Hey everybody, welcome back to Enchanted Life. And if you saw my video that I put out the other day about opening up the Jeffree Star gift box and going through the Christmas mystery box and all that, one of the things that I told you guys is that we were going to do a really fun craft for Christmas that you could give to Christmas. You could give birthday presents, you can give it to yourself if you want to keep it for yourself. I know I'm making some of these for some of my friends, and I'm also going to keep some for myself because I absolutely love these. So I told you to save any paper that you had from any of the Jeffree Star boxes before. We're going to need paper like this tissue paper that you get in a lot of those boxes. Now unfortunately, the Christmas mystery box didn't come with this paper. So I don't know if his future mystery boxes will. I think that from everything I've heard, that his team was just really pressed for time, and I'm thinking maybe that's why they didn't send out the paper with the Christmas box. But anytime I've ordered any makeup or anything like that from Jeffree Star, you always get this. And this is the Jeffree Star Shane Dawson one. So I've already made a couple of these, and I haven't done a Shane Dawson Jeffree Star one yet. I want to show you though the ones that I have made. Now this paper was just really sheer tissue paper that came in with some of the Jeffree Star makeup that I had before. And so what you can see is this, you can take, you can put your pens in it. For anyone who likes Jeffree Star, you can put your pens in it. I like them though, personally, for makeup brushes. I think they make excellent makeup brush holders. Let me show you the other one I made too. I know a lot of people were upset with the stickers that came out in the mystery box. And it's kind of like, okay, well, as an adult, what are you gonna do with a whole bunch of stickers? Now, this just breaks my heart because my son broke this one, but let me show you the one that I did make. Now this, if you can see, this had some really good paper that came with it, this white Jeffree Star logo paper, and it's very beautiful, it works very well. And I put the stickers actually on here, so the stickers that came in the mystery box, you can put any stickers on here. You don't have to put, of course, just Jeffree Star stickers on here or whatever, but I put them on here because I really wasn't sure what to do with the Jeffree Star stickers. There were some that I really liked, and I wanted some way to be able to display them. I don't want to stick them on furniture, you know, because they just get nasty and stuff if you put anything on furniture or on laptops. I don't like stickers on any of that. But this made just a real cute makeup holder for my makeup brushes or cotton swabs, pins if you want to make it like you have a friend who's into Jeffree Star or whatever, and you want to make them, you know, something cool for their desk for Christmas. This is a good way to do it. So I'm going to show you, and we're going to learn how to do these different things with the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star, because I have not used this one yet. So what you need to do now, first of all, this is so super cheap. We're talking like a couple of dollars for everything. The first thing that you're going to need to do is get, like, this is dollar store stuff, okay? So this was $1 at the dollar store. And you can see this brush that I bought, just big bristles, fluffy, everything like that. Just a regular paintbrush. Doesn't have to be too big, you don't want a huge one. The next thing you can find at the dollar store, now you can also find this at craft stores, but it's really expensive at craft stores. Well, like $5, $10 a bottle. But the dollar store has the Mod Podge, and I bought mine in gloss because I like that reflectiveness off of the glass. But this stuff you can find at the dollar store, and it's $1. So it's perfect. It's the right amount that we're going to need for this project. And then the last thing are these little glasses. Now you want to pick something out that's square. This one I got at the dollar store. Okay, so it has kind of like a curve on this one, and that makes it a little bit harder. It doesn't come out as clean, but it still can be done. So if you want to buy these from the dollar store and do that, you definitely can do that. I got these ones. These are the bigger ones, and these are square. And I found these at like a thrift store for 99 cents. So either way, like this whole project, from start to finish, you're looking at maybe like $3 because you're gonna already have your tissue paper. Now you don't have to use Jeffree Star tissue paper. Of course, you can use any kind of Christmas paper, birthday paper, anything like that that you want to use like this. Another thing that I didn't do on these ones that I thought would be really cool is you can always, at the dollar store, they have like pretty ribbon and stuff. You can always glue that on top, like all around here. I also have some just like leftover glitter from one of my daughter's projects. This is gonna sound crazy, but I thought we would try putting some cool glitter on this Shane Dawson Jeffree Star one too, and see how that turns out. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is you take your glass, you want to lay it out on your paper, okay? So you've got your paper here now. This one has like a huge hole in it. I don't know if you can see, but it's where the sticker was on the makeup. So if you need to trim off any horrible parts, go ahead and do that. Now this is one of the important parts because I cut it out, and if I use it like this, then when it wraps around my jar, it's going to look like that, and that doesn't look very good. Okay, so we don't want our jar wrapped with the logos going to the sides. You see what I mean? So what we want to do is we're going to cut out our paper. We're going to take our paper and we're going to cut it out where we can see all of these logos, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cut off this torn piece right here. So first step, go ahead, measure your paper out. Okay, so now that you've cut your paper out, you probably have a couple sheets that look like this. Whatever you decided, now you don't have to cover all the sides. Like in this one, you can see I only covered 3 sides because I knew that I wanted to cut out one of the logo pieces and I wanted to add some stickers. So you don't have to cut out all the way around. That's up to you, however much you want to put on. So if you want to go ahead and trim your pieces back so that you have more openness and you can see better what's in your jar, then you're welcome to do that. Now what we need to do after this is you're going to need to put something down. Now I'm just going to grab like a few sheets of paper here, and we're going to need to take the Mod Podge and just put down some of like a huge pile of it. And then we're going to take our brush, our big fluffy brush that we have, and hold our jar, and what we're going to do is dipping our brush into here, we're going to slowly paint the jar. Okay, so now you don't want to get any excess like on here, so you want to slowly paint it off and do it as straight as you can. Anything that you mess up, this is really a forgiving project, so it's not going to be too bad, fortunately, but you want to make sure you do extra good around your corners and when you're painting it, and try and keep the excess off. But like I said, it's going to be really forgiving, and these streaks aren't going to show up either. So if you've got streaks from this big brush, then it's not going to be a problem. We want to make sure we get all the way up to that edge. So go ahead and paint all that. Now the way I cut my paper is I cut my paper to where it's going to take 2 pieces. Each piece only covers like 2 sides. So we're going to go ahead with mine and stop there. And then we're going to take our paper, okay, that we cut out. We're going to slowly, let me show you here, slowly kind of overlap it on one of the edges. And then we're going to wrap it around. Just work on it a little bit. You just want to keep smoothing this out. Now because it's tissue paper, you're going to want to be very careful. So just go ahead, smooth this out. Get this all smoothed out. And see, you can see it's got a lot of bubbles there. And so we're going to keep smoothing. It's kind of like makeup and blending. You've just got to keep blending and keep blending and keep blending, and it'll get there. So that's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side off camera, and you can work on yours real quick. I'll be right back. So I hope all of you guys have your jars done. I have mine all finished and complete. I still probably need to do a little bit of extra smoothing. But as you can see, I've got the paper all the way around on my jar. At this point, if this were to get wet or anything like that, this paper still could be melting off. So what we need to do now is we need to actually slowly, now this is a very tricky part, okay, because the paper's on here, you don't want to tear. So we're gonna slowly and gently, we're gonna pick up some more of that Mod Podge and we're going to paint over the paper. But you've got to be very careful to not tear the paper, okay? Because we don't want these messed up. We want these looking beautiful. And so I'm just slowly going in here with it. Now here, the streaks matter a little bit more. You want to make sure that you're not leaving, like, see right there, you can see there's a whole bunch of excess. You want to make sure that you're wiping off any of that excess. We don't want that there. So we're just putting a light coat over things, and you want to go up also, so over those wrinkles, so that it gets everywhere in the wrinkles. You want to go up and down with your stuff. I'll go ahead and finish this piece and I'll be right back. Okay, so now this is what it should look like basically when you're all done. It's going to look kind of like a white glue goopy kind of mess really at this point, but it needs to dry. It really depends on the Mod Podge that you got, so go ahead and read your directions on the Mod Podge and see what it says as far as I know that you can get gloss, you can get matte, and I think they all have different drying times. So this one, let's see, 15 to 20 minutes between coats. But what I want to do though is, this is the perfect point. Say that you want to do a little bit extra and you want to add a little bit more to your holder, okay? I'm going to actually, while this is still wet, I'm going to take some of that glitter that I was telling you about. Now this is just some that I saved from, you know, a craft my daughter had a while back. But what I'm going to do is make a huge mess. And I want glitter at the top of this. Put a little bit extra on the lines that I want it on. Being very careful not to tear the tape. I mean, not to tear the tissue that's there. And then I'm going to sprinkle some of the glitter carefully, because I want like a nice frosty jar. I do love the logos, but I also want it done. So there we go. When we'll go ahead and do the next side, I'll be back. I'm going to go ahead and do all three other sides actually, and I'll show you what it looks like. And there's our cool jar for our makeup brushes, or for a friend, if you wanted to put stickers or something on here. So if you had decided that you wanted to do an extra cut out of this, stickers, anything like that that you want here, maybe you want to put a picture of your child on there and you're doing this for a grandparents project. What you want to do is you're going to want to, if it's a sticker, it's just going to go ahead and stick. So we don't have to put the stuff down first. But if it's, say, a picture of your child, or maybe you're making grandparent presents, or anything else that's not a sticker, like I have the logo right here that I cut out, then you're going to want to take your Mod Podge and you're going to want to go ahead and paint the glass. You're going to want to put your pictures or cutouts, anything like that that you have that you want to put on this. So you could do kind of like a memory jar. And then once the first layer is entirely dry, then you're going to want to do the Mod Podge over it again, and that's going to help it with its durability, helping keep it waterproof, and make sure that it sticks on there, it's not going to come off. Also, stickers, you know, if you even touch them and they get wet or whatever, the color starts fading, so this is also going to protect them so that the color doesn't fade on the stickers, on pictures, anything like that. This is my new makeup brush jar, and I love the glitter on it and the logos, and it's like dry and it's all set. So this is the cool new product and I love it. So you then, last step, of course there's got to be one last step. You take your jar or your makeup brushes or whatever, but you take your jar, you take your Jeffree Star brushes, and you know it's got to be, oops, I still have a little bit of glitter fallout that I'm working on. Oh, send me pictures of yours. Go ahead. I'm on Twitter a lot, and you know, Instagram I'm working on being on a lot more. But go ahead and send them to me on Twitter. I would love to see what you made if you did this project. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like the video. Send me your pictures. Hope y'all are doing great. Hope you have a wonderful holidays, and I will see you after Christmas. Y'all take care. Bye.